Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Starting Point. George Zimmerman's wife is out of jail this morning. Shelley Zimmerman was able to post $1,000 bond after she was charged with perjury for lying about the couple's finances during her husband's bond hearing, which happened back in April. A bank review of records shows Shelley Zimmerman moved $74,000 from her husband's account into her own account a few days before that hearing. Just miles away from the spot where George Zimmerman shot and killed 17-year-old Trayvon Martin, Martin's parents attended the first public meeting of a task force to review the state's Stand Your Ground law. Sabrina Fulton and Tracy Martin asked the 19-member panel to take a look at that law.
I'm not against guns, but it's something seriously wrong when there's a minor child that was unarmed and he's dead right now, and there's a law that a person is using to try to defend himself against killing a kid.
A Starting Point exclusive this morning. Sabrina Fulton and Tracy Martin join us, along with their attorney, Benjamin Crump. It's nice to see all of you. Thank you for talking with us. Sabrina, I'm going to start with you if I can. What was your message to the task force? What did you tell them, and what do you want them to do?
I just want them to take a look at the law. I'm not opposed to the law. I just want them to review the law, and I still feel that it is something wrong if a minor, a kid, a teenager, was shot and killed and pursued by an adult, and he's not with us. And I just think that they need to look at that law.
The woman who heads
and fix it, and really fix it.
The woman who heads the task force is Florida's lieutenant governor. Her name is Jennifer Carroll, and she was in the legislature when the law was first created. She says it's been taken out of context. Here's what she said.
What individuals have then claimed this law to be is shoot first, and that's far from the truth, because the law clearly says you have an opportunity to retreat. If you have that ability to do so, then you do so.
So, Mr. Crump, does the law in fact say that? This is when I read sections of law. It's mentioned a couple of times, the retreat part. A person is justified in the use of deadly force and does not have a duty to retreat if he or she is reasonably believes that such force is necessary to prevent imminent death or great bodily harm to himself or herself, or to prevent the imminent commission of a forcible felony. Is, in fact, the lieutenant governor wrong on this when she says that you have an opportunity to retreat? If you have the ability to do so, then you do so. Is she mistaken?
Well, Soledad, is like Tracy Martin, Trayvon's father, said to the task force yesterday. It encourages vigilantism. It is a situation where it encourages you to try to take the law in your own hand if you think that you're threatened. There used to be a duty to retreat. That law has been changed now, and we need to amend it to have Trayvon Martin amendment to say that you can't pursue, you can't initiate a confrontation and then say I was standing my ground, because that's what people are doing now in America, and that's a terrible message.
Tracy, let me ask you a question about what happened over the last couple of days. Shelley Zimmerman, as I'm sure you've heard, was able to get out of jail. She was able to post $1,000 bond. It's all based around $74,000 that was transferred out of the account that money was being raised for her husband, George Zimmerman, the man who shot and killed Trayvon, and transferred into her account. When at the bond hearing, she said she didn't know anything about any such money. What did you feel when she was both jailed and then when she was posting bond?
I just felt that the court system was betrayed.
What do you mean?
And credibility. I just feel that there was an intentional. Their intentions were to hide things.
And some of that is simple, that the prosecutor sent a strong message that you have to tell the truth in court, because credibility of each witness is always at the crux of every legal matter.
So in this case, of course, Sabrina, credibility of George Zimmerman is very much going to be on trial as this case heads into trial. What do you make of what's happened so far? You know, both of your husband and your attorney are talking about the credibility of George Zimmerman and his wife.
I think that it's the process just, I believe that we should just let the process take its course and let the judge handle it.
I know that you, Tracy, have created a video and you're asking other fathers to help repeal or reform Stand Your Ground. I want to play a little bit of this video and then I'm going to ask you a question on the other side, okay? Let's play.
Okay.
Dads, we have to come together to protect our children. I'm asking you to consider sharing this message with the governor of your state that has a similar stand your ground law. Ask them to review these dangerous laws. If we do, next year, thousands more dads will have a happy Father's Day together with their children, and not the toughest one of their life without them.
This is a message that's going to be played, I know, across the nation. What kind of feedback are you getting on this?
I haven't gotten any feedback yet. They really haven't been put out to the public.
You are going to become the face of this law. Do you find it, to be the face of making reforms to this law? Is that a difficult position to be in, or does it feel like something that you have to do in your son's memory?
It's not difficult at all, especially when you're talking about continuing my son's legacy, making sure that his name continues on and his name wouldn't be in vain. I feel that I have to continue to spearhead it. I have to stay out in the front and make sure that this reaches the heart of America, and just to be that leader for the dads out there that don't have a voice right now.
Well, we appreciate you coming on and using your voice to talk to us this morning. Sabrina Fulton and Tracy Martin, Trayvon Martin's parents, and Benjamin Crump is the family attorney. We're interested in seeing what the feedback is on that video when people have a chance to really see it. Thank you for talking with us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.